And it just feels like there's this obligation to impress someone, and it doesn't come off as genuine. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, for example, if a guy is, wants to step up to you, kind of give some tips on what, to me, it's about presentation. To me, it's about being genuine. To me, it's about like, being respectful, being,
of course,
genuine. So go ahead.
So I think, something quirky, a joke to kind of break the ice, not, in New York, we get that, oh, damn, Ma, you fine, you sexy. It's like, oh, come on. I mean, this is tired. And those, it depends on, sometimes a little cute joke that is kind of overused can still be cute depending on the vibe that the guy is saying. But I think, first, you're always going to have that initial like first impression. So just to break the ice a little bit, most people, not just women, like to laugh. So I think starting out with like a joke or some sort of connection, like, oh my goodness, this rain is ridiculous, or, whatever, just so that she can open up as well to you.
Most guys aren't doing that. Right. Most guys aren't doing that today. They're trying to, there's this
intense. Oh my God, you're stunning. Yeah.
There's this 3 to 5 minute window to where we gotta hit the home run to get her number, and then we'll try to like, all right, we'll do the rest later, type of thing, because we feel like, most women don't have a certain amount of time to give us that chance or time to have a conversation,
right?
So okay, that's a good point. Fellas, make jokes. Buy a joke book. One
thing I will say is like I want to, because I work like a crazy person. One of my jobs is customer service, and that means I have to be able to. And I'm an introvert, so this hurts sometimes, but I have to be able to have a conversation with anybody at the drop of a hat, basically. So just figuring out ways to, like, even if it's something small, like, or random, or like I work with computers all day. So the computer will do something and be like, oh, okay, so that's, I'll make a comment about that specifically. And then, that'll start a conversation. Yeah, it's still technically a work conversation, but it's a conversation. And because I've done that, now they're not feeling like, okay, he's just an employee who I can talk to any kind of way, or he's just this other that I'm approaching. It's like, no, I'm a person. You're a person. We're just having a conversation. Now, the intention of that conversation is completely different than dating. Yes. But it's
making a connection.
Exactly. Yeah. It's about connecting with another person.
Do you feel like men and women value a connection more than, a certain level of attractiveness?
Yes and no. I feel like because we all have our our lines, our standards, our expectations. And, for some people, like, attraction holds a certain level of priority. Physical attraction holds a certain level of priority.
So would you prioritize physical attraction over a conversation?
Me personally, no, because physical attraction is great. Don't get me wrong. Being able to look at somebody and be like, wow, you are something else. Yeah. But if that's all I can do with you is just look at you, it's like, stop by at a certain time. Cool, we'll hang. But after that, I got stuff to do. I got places to be. I'm not. Yeah. Because we.
What about you, Miss Javi?
I think physical attraction wears off, right? But it's also an opener. So, for the man who may not be as witty, if a woman is thinking this man is fine, he's more likely going to get in there, because just from the jump. Now, whether or not he's going to be able to retain or even build off of that, that's going to be something to remain to be seen. Yeah. But if a man who's 6'4" approaches me, he's looking like an Adonis. I'm more inclined to hear what this brother got to say versus, I'm tall. So 5'7", 5'6", dude, maybe on the pudgy side. I'm like, So,
okay. Let's.
I value connection because at the end of the day, Mr. 6'4" ain't saying much. He's giving me the one word text or whatever, and he's resting on the fact that he's fine. Then great. It was nice. I gave him my phone number, but his physical attraction didn't take him farther than that.
So what about the 5'6", 5'7" pudgy guy comes up to you and says, "Hey, you're in Starbucks, but I like peeps." You start laughing, off the break. I mean, I know that's corny, but just the quirky jokes. He's paying attention to you. He's this, he's that. Sometimes I feel like those are the type of guys that they're willing to take chances.
Right.
They're willing to step out on faith. They're like, all right, if I get rejected, I tried. You know what I mean? They're not really. They're not really, you know what I mean? And I always say, like, for ladies and fellas, like, you never know past the physical attraction. You never know where this person works, what she does, what she's reading, what she's watching. You know what I mean? Like, I will say to the ladies and the fellas, I know for the ladies, it's more about the courting phase, but I would say, fellas, like, if you see a woman and you're highly attractive to her, you got to kind of gauge those things.